Harmonyville, The Emotions Tale. Copyright symbol October 2023. Grocer teaser. Step into the enchanting world of Harmonyville, where emotions come to life as vibrant beings of color. Join joy, happy, content, sadness, anger, and fear on a remarkable journey of unity and understanding. In this heartwarming tale, discover the power of embracing all emotions to create a life that is rich, meaningful, and fulfilling. As the colors of the emotional spectrum merge in a brilliant display of harmony, you will be inspired to celebrate the fullness of your own emotional landscape. Harmonyville, Embracing the Colors of Emotion, is a timeless story that reminds us that true happiness is found in the unity of our emotions and the understanding that every shade of feeling has its place in the masterpiece of our existence. Introduction. In a realm known as Emotion Area, emotions took on human-like forms, creating a world unlike any other. Here, feelings weren't mere fleeting moments, they were vibrant, living beings with their own personalities, appearances, and stories to tell. Picture a land where the essence of joy flowed like a river, where happiness danced in every corner, where contentment was as soothing as a gentle breeze, where sadness radiated warmth like a soft, golden glow, where anger burned with fierce determination, and where fear stood sentinel at the edges, protecting the very essence of life itself. Emotion Area was a place where the very fabric of existence was woven from the threads of emotions. It was a land where the river of feelings flowed, much like the colors of a rainbow emerge from unified white light. In the center of this vibrant world, the river of emotions sparkled with the hues of purple and indigo, representing the radiant joy that was at its core. As one ventured outward, the river's currents shifted to blue, where happiness danced with lively energy. Further still, it transformed into the calming green of contentment, like a peaceful meadow bathed in sunlight. But, as the river journeyed toward the fringes of Emotion Area, it grew choppier and more challenging. The gentle waves of contentment gave way to yellow, where sadness welled up like a warm, embracing sunbeam. Beyond that, the currents grew fiery and intense, taking on the orange of anger, representing the determination and strength that resided there. And finally, at the very edges of this emotional land, there stood a formidable barrier, painted in the intense red of fear. Fear, always watchful, guarded the outskirts, a symbol of caution and vigilance in the face of the unknown. In Emotion Area, you could choose how far you wanted to venture along this emotional river. You could stay close to the center, where vibrant joy flowed abundantly, capturing 80% of the blissful experience. Or, you could explore the gentler emotions, or even brave the challenging currents, each offering its own lessons and insights. In this land of living emotions, understanding and embracing these feelings were the keys to unlocking the true essence of life. And so, the journey begins in Emotion Area, a world where emotions come to life, each with its unique tale to tell. Nestled within the heart of Emotion Area was a picturesque town known as Harmonyville. It was a place where emotions coexisted in perfect balance, a testament to the beautiful interplay of feelings that made Emotion Area so enchanting. Harmonyville was a sight to behold, with its cobblestone streets lined with colorful houses that seemed to glow with the hues of the emotions they represented. Each dwelling had its unique character, reflecting the essence of the emotions within. Joy's house, for instance, was adorned with vibrant shades of purple and indigo, radiating an eternal sense of celebration. As you wandered down the streets of Harmonyville, you would come across Happy's home, painted in a brilliant blue that mirrored his boundless energy. The house seemed to pulse with the rhythm of laughter and merriment, drawing you in with its infectious cheer. Content's abode, nestled in a serene corner, was a vision of tranquility. Its walls wore the soothing green of a tranquil forest, and the gentle sound of a bubbling brook echoed from within, creating a sense of inner peace that touched anyone who passed by. And then, there was Sadness's cozy cottage, its exterior bathed in the soft, golden glow of understanding. It beckoned with a warmth that invited contemplation and introspection, reminding visitors of the importance of processing difficult emotions. Further down the lane, you'd encounter Anger's fiery fortress, a bold structure standing tall in shades of orange. It seemed to challenge all who approached, a reminder that even fiery determination had its place in the grand tapestry of emotions. At the outskirts of Harmonyville, Fear's stronghold stood Sentinel, a mighty red fortress that embodied vigilance and caution. It served as a reminder that the boundaries of emotions needed to be guarded and respected. Harmonyville was not just a place, it was a testament to the power of emotions when they coexisted harmoniously. In this enchanted town, each emotion had a role to play, and they did so with grace and understanding. It was a place where differences were celebrated, where every emotion was valued, and where the beauty of unity and acceptance shone brightly. As the heart of emotion area, Harmonyville was a living testament to the wonderful world of emotions and the profound impact they had on the lives of those who called it home. Now, let's meet the remarkable residents of Harmonyville, the very emotions that brought this enchanting town to life. Joy, with her radiant presence, Joy was a vision of vibrant purple and indigo. Her aura was a constant celebration, and her smile could brighten even the darkest of days. She was the mayor of Harmonyville, and her laughter was the town's most cherished sound. Happy, in a town awash with colors, Happy was the embodiment of lively blue. His energy knew no bounds, and he was often seen dancing through the streets, bringing cheer to everyone he met. Happiness radiated from him like a beacon, making him an ever-welcome guest at every gathering. Content, if you were to seek out serenity and peace, you would find it in the calming green presence of Content. She was the essence of tranquility, finding joy in the simplest of moments. Content often spent her days by the gentle stream that meandered through Harmonyville, a testament to her unwavering calm. Sadness, her aura was a warm yellow, and she was a living embodiment of empathy and understanding. Sadness didn't shy away from life's trials and tribulations. Instead, she embraced them, offering comfort and solace to those in need. Her gentle presence was a reminder that healing was a crucial part of the emotional journey. Anger, a force of nature, Anger's fiery temperament was painted in bold orange. He was a figure of determination and justice, always standing up for what he believed was right. While his intensity might have been intimidating, it was a testament to his unwavering commitment to fairness. Fear, clad in a suit of protective red, Fear was always vigilant and cautious. He stood guard at the outskirts of Harmonyville, symbolizing the importance of caution in the face of the unknown. Fear's presence served as a reminder that sometimes, a measured approach was necessary for everyone's safety. In Harmonyville, these emotions coexisted in perfect harmony, each playing a unique role in the town's vibrant tapestry. Their diverse personalities and appearances added depth and richness to the emotional landscape of Emotion Area. Together, they made Harmonyville a place where understanding and acceptance flourished, and where the beauty of emotions in all their colors was celebrated. Chapter 1, Harmonyville's harmony. Disrupted Harmonyville was a haven of tranquility, a place where each emotion played a vital role in maintaining the idyllic life that the townsfolk cherished. In this picturesque town, the harmony was not just a coincidence, it was a way of life. Joy was the life force of Harmonyville. Her radiant presence could turn even the grayest of skies into a canvas of vibrant colors. The townsfolk would gather in the central square for her joyous festivals, where laughter and music filled the air, and every face wore a smile. Happy brought boundless energy to Harmonyville. His blue aura seemed to infuse the very atmosphere with vitality. He organized spontaneous dance parties that transformed the streets into a whirlwind of motion. Happy was the embodiment of the town's festive spirit. Content was the soothing heart of Harmonyville. Her presence brought a sense of inner peace to everyone she encountered. Residents often found solace in her company, spending tranquil moments in her garden, where the scent of blooming flowers and the sound of a babbling brook calmed their souls. Sadness was the compassionate soul of the town. Her golden yellow aura enveloped Harmonyville with warmth and empathy. When someone faced hardship or loss, Sadness would be there to offer comfort, reminding them that it was okay to embrace their vulnerability. Anger was the guardian of justice in Harmonyville. His orange spirit represented determination and the willingness to stand up for what was right. In times of conflict or injustice, he would passionately advocate for fairness, ensuring that harmony prevailed. Fear kept a watchful eye over Harmonyville from the outskirts. His red presence symbolized the importance of caution and vigilance. Though he was often misunderstood as the barrier to adventure, Fear's role was crucial in safeguarding the emotions within the town. In Harmonyville, the emotions worked together seamlessly, like instruments in a symphony, creating a harmonious melody that resonated through every corner. Each emotion had its moment to shine, its purpose, and its place in the grand scheme of things. The townsfolk of Harmonyville understood that life was a delicate balance, a dance of emotions that could range from jubilant highs to contemplative lows. Yet, it was this very balance that made Harmonyville a place of enduring serenity. But little did they know that their harmonious existence was about to face a unique challenge, one that would test their understanding of emotions and the depth of their unity. It was a challenge that would disrupt the tranquility of Harmonyville and set the stage for an extraordinary journey through the heart of emotion area. The sun had always risen in Harmonyville with a gentle embrace, casting warm hues across the picturesque town. Birds chirped in harmony with the laughter of residents as they went about their idyllic lives. It was a place where emotions flowed seamlessly, like a river winding its way through the hearts of the townsfolk. But one fateful day, the tranquility of Harmonyville was shattered by an unprecedented event. A mysterious whirlwind had descended upon the town, and with it came chaos. This whirlwind was unlike any other. It possessed a peculiar power, the ability to mix up emotions. Joy, usually the radiant beacon of the town, found herself swept up in moments of inexplicable anger. The vibrant purple and indigo hues of her aura darkened to fiery orange, leaving her bewildered and disoriented. Happy, known for his lively dances and boundless enthusiasm, suddenly felt a heavy weight in his heart. The once vibrant blue that defined him turned into a melancholic shade of yellow, leaving him feeling lost and sorrowful. Content, who had always embodied serenity and inner peace, found herself plagued by waves of anxiety. The soothing green that surrounded her transformed into a turbulent sea of emotions, making her restless and uneasy. Sadness, the comforting presence of Harmonyville, was caught in a whirlwind of confusion. Her golden yellow aura turned into a mixture of colors, leaving her unable to offer solace to others. Anger, usually a steadfast guardian of justice, experienced moments of doubt and fear. His bold orange aura flickered with uncertainty, making him question his own convictions. Fear, who watched over the town from the outskirts, became disoriented as well. His protective red armor wavered, and he couldn't make sense of the emotions swirling around him. As the whirlwind continued to wreak havoc, Harmonyville descended into disarray. Laughter and joy mixed with anger and sadness. The once harmonious streets were filled with confusion, and the townsfolk couldn't understand why their emotions had suddenly become so turbulent. The central conflict had been set in motion. The delicate balance of Harmonyville had been disrupted by this enigmatic whirlwind, leaving the townsfolk in a state of turmoil. It was a challenge unlike any they had ever faced, and it would test the very essence of their understanding of emotions and the strength of their unity. In the wake of this unprecedented disruption, the residents of Harmonyville would embark on a journey to restore their emotions and rediscover the true meaning of harmony in the vibrant tapestry of emotion area. Chapter 2: The Emotions Turmoil. The once tranquil streets of Harmonyville now echoed with the sounds of emotions in turmoil. The unexpected whirlwind had cast a shadow of confusion over the town, and the emotions grappled with their newfound chaos. Joy had always been the beacon of positivity in Harmonyville, but now, her radiant aura flickered with bursts of anger. She couldn't understand why her joy had turned into fiery frustration, leaving her feeling as if she had lost her way. Happy, who had always danced through life with an infectious spirit, now found himself inexplicably sad. The lively blue energy that defined him had dimmed, and he struggled to muster his usual enthusiasm. Content, the epitome of serenity, was besieged by waves of anxiety. The peaceful green that had always enveloped her was now overshadowed by a storm of emotions, leaving her feeling unsettled and unsure. Sadness, usually the comforting presence in times of trouble, was herself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. Her golden yellow aura, once a source of warmth and empathy, had become a chaotic blend of colors, making it difficult for her to provide solace to others. Anger, the guardian of justice, was now plagued by moments of doubt and fear. His bold orange aura, a symbol of determination, wavered in uncertainty as he questioned his own convictions. Fear, who had always stood guard at the outskirts, felt disoriented and overwhelmed. His protective red armor wavered, and he struggled to make sense of the turbulent emotions swirling around him. The townsfolk of Harmonyville were equally perplexed by this unexpected turmoil. They gathered in the central square, their faces reflecting the confusion and concern that had overtaken their town. They sought answers, searching for a way to restore the harmony they had cherished for so long. As the emotions grappled with their own turmoil and the townsfolk tried to make sense of the chaos, it became evident that this challenge was unlike any they had faced before. The very essence of Harmonyville hung in the balance, and the journey to restore their emotions would be a test of their resilience and unity. In the face of this extraordinary turmoil, the emotions and residents of Harmonyville would need to look within themselves and rediscover the true meaning of harmony in a world where emotions had taken on a life of their own. As the whirlwind continued to twist and turn through Harmonyville, the emotions found themselves entangled in a chaotic dance of conflicting feelings. The once harmonious town now bore witness to a clash of emotions that was both bewildering and distressing. Joy, who had always been the radiant and jubilant mayor of Harmonyville, was now experiencing sudden bursts of anger. Her aura, once a vibrant blend of purple and indigo, would unpredictably flare up with fiery shades of orange. It was as if her joy had been tainted by an inexplicable frustration that left her feeling lost and disconnected from her own self. Meanwhile, Happy, the energetic dancer of the town, had become inexplicably sad. The vibrant blue that had defined him now dulled to a somber shade. His once infectious enthusiasm was replaced by a heavy heart, and he found himself unable to inspire others with his usual cheer. Content, known for her serenity, was besieged by waves of anxiety. The calming green that had always surrounded her had turned turbulent, mirroring the storm of emotions within her. Her peaceful moments by the babbling brook had given way to restlessness and unease. Even sadness, the compassionate soul of Harmonyville, was not immune to the whirlwind's chaos. Her golden yellow aura, typically a source of warmth and empathy, now swirled with a mixture of colors, making it difficult for her to provide comfort to others. She felt overwhelmed by the sudden influx of emotions she couldn't understand. The townsfolk of Harmonyville watched in disbelief as their beloved emotions struggled to make sense of their turmoil. Laughter mingled with anger, dancing with sorrow, and serenity gave way to anxiety. It was a jarring experience that left everyone feeling adrift in a sea of emotions they couldn't control. As the emotions and townsfolk grappled with this extraordinary situation, they realized that understanding and unraveling the mysteries of this whirlwind would be their most challenging journey yet. It was a test of their resilience, their unity, and their ability to navigate the turbulent waters of their own emotions. Chapter 3: Anger and Fear's Differing Approaches. As the chaos continued to swirl through Harmonyville, a difference in perspective emerged among its emotions, particularly between two prominent figures, anger and fear. Anger, with his fiery temperament and unwavering sense of justice, believed that the only way to restore harmony was to confront the whirlwind head-on. He saw it as a threat that needed to be defeated, a challenge that could be overcome with determination and force. Anger was determined to protect the town from further disruption and chaos. On the other hand, fear, the ever-cautious guardian of the outskirts, offered a contrasting perspective. He believed in a more measured approach. Fear saw the whirlwind not just as a threat but as an entity with motivations of its own. He suggested that understanding the whirlwind's intentions might be the key to resolving the turmoil in Harmonyville. This clash of perspectives between anger's fiery determination and fear's cautious vigilance created a divide among the emotions. Some were drawn to anger's bold approach, eager to take action and regain control over their emotions. Others found solace in fear's wisdom, believing that rushing into conflict might only exacerbate the chaos. As Harmonyville grappled with these differing viewpoints, it became evident that this challenge went beyond just the whirlwind's disruption. It was a test of the emotions' ability to work together, to appreciate each other's strengths, and to find a balanced approach to understanding and resolving the turmoil that had engulfed their town. In the midst of this conflict of perspectives, the emotions of Harmonyville faced a decision, whether to follow anger's path of confrontation or to embrace fear's call for understanding. It was a pivotal moment in their journey, one that would set the course for their collective effort to restore the harmony they had cherished for so long. Chapter 4: Embracing Fear and Understanding. Anger in the heart of Harmonyville. As the clash of perspectives between anger and fear persisted, a gradual shift began to take place. The emotions of Harmonyville, faced with the whirlwind's chaos and turmoil, realized that finding a solution required a more balanced approach, one that embraced both perspectives. Fear, the cautious guardian, had suggested understanding the whirlwind's motivations, while anger, the fiery protector, had advocated for confronting it head-on. In a moment of insight, the emotions began to see that perhaps these two approaches were not mutually exclusive. Understanding that the whirlwind's actions were driven by a sense of isolation and loneliness, some of the emotions decided to follow fear's advice. They approached the whirlwind with empathy, seeking to comprehend its intentions and emotions. They believed that by understanding the whirlwind, they could find a way to address its needs and concerns. At the same time, others rallied behind anger's determination. They prepared to confront the whirlwind, not with aggression, but with a firm resolve to protect their town and restore its harmony. They saw anger's passion as a powerful force that could be channeled into a unified effort. As these two groups came together, they found common ground. Fear's perspective of understanding the whirlwind's motivations complemented anger's determination to protect Harmonyville. It was a harmonious blend of caution and action, empathy and resolution. United in purpose, the emotions of Harmonyville embarked on a journey to approach the whirlwind with both empathy and determination. It was a pivotal moment in their quest to restore the harmony that had been disrupted. It was a testament to their ability to adapt, learn from each other, and find strength in their unity. In the face of the whirlwind's chaos, the emotions of Harmonyville were ready to show that understanding and resolution could go hand in hand. It was a demonstration of the power of empathy and determination when guided by the wisdom of both fear and anger. As the emotions of Harmonyville approached the whirlwind, something unexpected began to unfold. Amidst the chaotic swirl of emotions, they sensed a profound loneliness emanating from the very heart of the whirlwind. Fear, who had been vigilant from the outskirts, was the first to perceive it. He noticed that the whirlwind's wild movements seemed more like cries for attention than acts of aggression. It was as if the whirlwind was desperately trying to reach out to the emotions of Harmonyville. Sadness, ever the compassionate soul, also sensed the whirlwind's longing for connection. Her gentle, golden yellow aura resonated with the whirlwind's emotions, and she could feel its deep yearning for understanding. Even anger, who had been prepared for confrontation, began to sense that there was more to the whirlwind's actions than met the eye. He realized that the whirlwind's turbulent energy was not driven by malice but by a desire for something that it lacked. The emotions of Harmonyville, guided by their newfound empathy and understanding, approached the whirlwind with open hearts. They listened to its cries, and they allowed themselves to feel its emotions. It was in this moment that they discovered the truth: the whirlwind was lonely. It had felt isolated and disconnected, yearning for a connection with the emotions it had disrupted. It had sought attention and understanding in the only way it knew how, by stirring their emotions. The realization was profound, and it filled the emotions of Harmonyville with a sense of compassion. They saw in the whirlwind a reflection of their own desire for connection and understanding, and they understood that it was not an adversary to be defeated but a fellow traveler on the journey of emotions. With empathy and compassion in their hearts, the emotions of Harmonyville reached out to the whirlwind, inviting it to be a part of their community. They offered understanding, friendship, and the connection it had longed for. It was a transformative moment, one that demonstrated the power of empathy and the capacity for emotions to bridge the gaps between them. Harmonyville was on the path to healing, not by defeating the whirlwind, but by extending a hand of friendship and understanding to it. In the whirlwind's lonely heart, they found a common thread of humanity, a reminder that all emotions, no matter how chaotic or disruptive, yearned for connection and belonging. Chapter 5: Welcoming the Whirlwind. With a newfound understanding of the whirlwind's loneliness and yearning for connection, the emotions of Harmonyville were ready to extend a warm welcome. It was a moment of transformation, as they embraced the whirlwind as a part of their vibrant community. Joy, the radiant mayor of Harmonyville, stepped forward with an open heart. Her aura of vibrant purple and indigo now radiated not just with joy but with compassion. She greeted the whirlwind with a smile that could light up the darkest of skies and offered it a hand of friendship. Happy, who had once been inexplicably sad, was now filled with a renewed sense of purpose. His blue energy, though tinged with moments of melancholy, was eager to bring joy back to the town. He danced around the whirlwind, inviting it to join in the festivities and experience the joy that Harmonyville had to offer. Content, who had battled anxiety, was now at peace with herself and ready to share that tranquility with others. Her calming green presence enveloped the whirlwind, offering it a place of serenity and inner peace amidst the chaos. Together, joy, happy, and content formed a welcoming committee, showing the whirlwind that they understood its loneliness and were ready to embrace it as a part of their emotional tapestry. The whirlwind, which had once been a symbol of disruption and chaos, began to calm in response to their warmth and kindness. It hesitated, as if unsure of how to accept this unexpected hospitality. But as joy, happy, and content continued to extend their friendship, the whirlwind gradually started to change. Its wild movements became gentler, and the storm of emotions within it began to subside. In the heart of Harmonyville, a profound transformation was taking place. The whirlwind, once a symbol of turmoil, was now beginning to find its place within the vibrant community of emotions. It was a testament to the power of understanding, empathy, and the capacity for emotions to heal and connect. In this moment, Harmonyville was not just restoring its harmony, it was expanding its capacity for compassion and unity, embracing even the most turbulent of emotions with open arms. As the whirlwind began to calm in response to the warm welcome extended by joy, happy, and content, another pair of emotions stepped forward to play their roles in Harmonyville's healing. Sadness, the compassionate soul who had herself felt overwhelmed by the whirlwind's chaos, approached with a gentle, golden yellow aura. She saw the whirlwind's lingering unease and offered her hand in comfort. Sadness knew the power of empathy, and she understood the healing that came from shared moments of vulnerability. With a reassuring smile, she let the whirlwind know that it was okay to feel what it felt, that its emotions were valid, and that Harmonyville was a place where even the deepest sorrows could find solace. The whirlwind, touched by Sadness's understanding and compassion, began to release some of the emotional turbulence it had been carrying. It was as if a weight had been lifted, and a sense of relief washed over it. Meanwhile, anger, who had once been ready to confront the whirlwind with determination, watched with a newfound perspective. He recognized that while protection was important, there were moments when understanding and compassion were equally powerful tools. Anger's bold orange aura softened, revealing a more thoughtful and balanced approach. He stepped forward and made a solemn vow to the town of Harmonyville. He vowed to protect not just with force, but with wisdom and discernment. Anger pledged to be a guardian of justice who would defend the town's harmony, not only by confronting threats but also by seeking understanding and resolution whenever possible. He understood that true strength lay in unity and in finding common ground. With Sadness providing comfort and anger vowing to protect the town with a renewed sense of purpose, Harmonyville was now more resilient and united than ever before. It was a testament to the growth and transformation that had taken place within the hearts of its emotions. In this moment of healing and renewal, Harmonyville stood as a shining example of the power of emotions to navigate the complexities of their own inner worlds and to build a community founded on empathy, compassion, and strength. Chapter 6, Harmony Restored. As the days passed, the transformation of Harmonyville continued. The whirlwind, once a symbol of chaos and disruption, had now become an integral part of the town's emotional tapestry. It had brought about a positive change that resonated throughout the community. The whirlwind's presence, once marked by turbulence, had evolved into a gentle breeze that flowed harmoniously with the emotions of Harmonyville. It no longer stirred emotions haphazardly, instead, it became a conduit for shared experiences and connections. Joy, happy, and content found themselves even more vibrant and alive. The whirlwind's unique perspective allowed them to appreciate the beauty of every moment, to find joy in unexpected places, and to savor the simple pleasures of life. Sadness, ever the compassionate soul, found that her moments of comfort and solace were even more profound. The whirlwind's presence brought a deeper sense of understanding and healing to those who needed it most. Anger, true to his vow, became a guardian of justice who now understood the power of empathy and resolution. His actions were guided by a sense of fairness and a commitment to protecting the harmony of Harmonyville. Fear, the cautious sentinel at the outskirts, felt more secure in his role. The whirlwind's presence served as a reminder of the importance of vigilance and respect for boundaries, ensuring that emotions flowed safely within the town's borders. Together, the emotions and the whirlwind had created a unique harmony, one that celebrated the interconnectedness of all emotions and their ability to coexist in unity. Harmonyville had transformed into a place where emotions were not seen as adversaries but as allies, where understanding and empathy were valued as much as joy and celebration. It had become a town where the vibrant river of emotions flowed freely, where the colors of the emotional spectrum merged in beautiful unity. The whirlwind, once an enigmatic disruptor, had become a symbol of transformation and growth. It was a reminder that even the most chaotic of emotions could find their place in the grand tapestry of feelings, contributing to the richness of the emotional journey. In Harmonyville, harmony was not a static state but a dynamic and ever-evolving dance of emotions. It was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of empathy to bring about positive change. And as the town basked in the newfound harmony, the emotions of Harmonyville knew that their journey had only just begun, filled with endless possibilities and the ever-present promise of unity and understanding. The transformation of Harmonyville had brought about a profound sense of unity and understanding among the emotions that called the town their home. No longer did they view their differences as obstacles, instead, they celebrated them as the colors of a vibrant emotional tapestry. Joy, with her radiant purple and indigo aura, reveled in the shared moments of celebration and laughter. She found joy not just in her own exuberance but in the harmony of emotions blending together like a symphony. Happy, whose blue energy now contained hints of melancholy, had discovered a deeper connection with the emotions around him. He understood that moments of sadness were as important as moments of joy, and he danced through life with a newfound appreciation for the complexity of emotions. Content, the calming presence in Harmonyville, found her moments of serenity enriched by the whirlwind's presence. She embraced the ebb and flow of emotions, knowing that the balance between joy and sorrow created a deeper sense of contentment. Sadness, the compassionate soul, continued to offer comfort and solace to those in need. Her golden yellow aura now held the wisdom of shared experiences, and she knew that vulnerability and healing were bonds that connected all emotions. Anger, once fierce and determined, had become a guardian of justice who valued not just strength but also understanding. He saw the power of empathy in resolving conflicts and ensuring that fairness prevailed. Fear, the cautious sentinel, stood vigilant at the outskirts of Harmonyville, knowing that his role was essential in safeguarding the town. He also recognized that the whirlwind's presence was a reminder of the importance of respecting boundaries and being aware of one's emotions. Together, the emotions celebrated their newfound unity and understanding. They had learned that each emotion played a unique role in the emotional journey, and that their differences were what made Harmonyville a place of beauty and richness. In the heart of Harmonyville, the river of emotions flowed freely, with each emotion contributing its own shade to the ever-evolving emotional landscape. It was a place where laughter and tears were equally cherished, where moments of joy and moments of sorrow were threads in the same tapestry. The residents of Harmonyville had become living embodiments of empathy, compassion, and resilience. They understood that emotions were not to be feared but to be embraced, that understanding and unity were the keys to navigating the complexities of life's emotional journey. As they stood together, hand in hand, the emotions of Harmonyville knew that their journey was an ongoing one, filled with infinite possibilities for growth, connection, and the celebration of all the colors of the emotional spectrum. Harmonyville had become a place where unity and understanding thrived, a testament to the enduring power of emotions to heal and connect the human heart. Chapter 7: The Unveiling of White Light. Harmony. The journey of the emotions in Harmonyville had been a remarkable one, a journey of transformation, empathy, and unity. As they stood together, hand in hand, it was clear that they had forged a bond that could withstand any challenge. The town had undergone a profound transformation, where emotions no longer clashed but harmonized. And now, it was time to celebrate this newfound unity in a way that would be remembered for generations to come. The townsfolk of Harmonyville came together for a grand celebration, and the emotions took center stage, each represented by their unique colors. Joy with her vibrant purple and indigo, happy with his lively blue, content with her calming green, sadness with her comforting golden yellow, anger with his determined orange, and fear with his cautious red, all gathered in a circle. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the town, a sense of anticipation filled the air. The townsfolk watched with bated breath as the emotions prepared for their grand display. In a moment of unity and synchrony, the emotions began to radiate their colors, their auras blending and merging in a breathtaking display of harmony. The colors swirled and danced around each other, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of light and emotion. As the emotions continued to intertwine and harmonize, a transformation occurred. The vibrant colors merged together, fusing into a brilliant and blinding white light that illuminated the entire town. It was a symbol of their collective strength, unity, and understanding. The residents of Harmonyville watched in awe as the white light expanded, filling every corner of their town with its radiant glow. It was a sight that left them speechless, a testament to the power of emotions to come together, to heal, and to create something truly beautiful. In this moment of dazzling white light, Harmonyville stood as a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who witnessed it. It was a place where emotions flowed freely, where understanding and empathy prevailed, and where unity was celebrated as the greatest strength of all. The celebration continued long into the night, with laughter, music, and a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought them to this moment. The emotions of Harmonyville, once divided by the whirlwind's chaos, now stood united as a symbol of the beauty that could emerge from understanding and connection. And as the stars shone brightly overhead, the residents of Harmonyville knew that their town was not just a place on the map but a living testament to the power of emotions to transform, to heal, and to come together in a brilliant white light of harmony. In the wake of the grand celebration and the unveiling of the brilliant white light of harmony, a deep and lasting happiness settled over Harmonyville. It was a happiness born not just from moments of joy but from the enduring sense of unity and cooperation among all the emotions that called the town their home. Harmonyville had become a place where emotions thrived not in isolation but in harmony with each other. It was a town where the vibrant river of emotions flowed freely, where understanding and empathy were the guiding principles, and where unity was celebrated as the ultimate source of happiness. Joy, with her radiant purple and indigo aura, had discovered that true happiness came not just from her own exuberance but from the shared moments of celebration and connection with the other emotions. Happy, who had once been inexplicably sad, now found that his happiness was deeper and more profound because it was enriched by moments of vulnerability and shared experiences with the other emotions. Content, the calming presence in Harmonyville, knew that her serenity was not just a personal state but a gift she could share with others. Her calming influence had a ripple effect, creating a sense of tranquility that extended to the entire town. Sadness, the compassionate soul, continued to provide comfort and solace when needed, but she also celebrated the moments of joy and connection that came from understanding and empathy. Anger, who had vowed to protect the town, found that his strength was magnified when guided by the wisdom of unity. His sense of justice was not just about confronting challenges but about seeking resolutions that benefited everyone. Fear, the cautious sentinel, stood vigilant as always but with a deeper sense of security in the town's ability to navigate the complexities of emotions together. It was a profound realization that enduring happiness in Harmonyville came not from the absence of negative emotions but from the cooperation and harmony among all emotions. It was a happiness that celebrated the full spectrum of feelings, knowing that each emotion had its place and purpose in the grand tapestry of life. As the residents of Harmonyville went about their daily lives, they did so with a sense of gratitude for the unity and cooperation that had brought them to this point. They understood that emotions were not meant to be controlled or suppressed but to be acknowledged, embraced, and celebrated. In Harmonyville, happiness was not a fleeting emotion but a way of life, a life where emotions flowed freely, where understanding and empathy were cherished, and where unity was the source of enduring happiness. It was a town that stood as a shining example of the power of emotions to heal, to connect, and to create a harmonious world filled with the colors of the emotional spectrum. Conclusion: the journey of the emotions in Harmonyville had been a remarkable one, a journey of growth, transformation, and the discovery of the power of unity. As we reflect on their remarkable journey, we find valuable lessons that resonate not just in this fictional town but in the tapestry of our own lives. Joy, who once believed that happiness was solely her domain, learned that true joy could be found in the shared moments of celebration and connection. She discovered that happiness was even more radiant when it was experienced in harmony with other emotions. Happy, who had once grappled with inexplicable sadness, realized that the fullness of happiness came from embracing the complexity of emotions. He found that his happiness was deeper and more enduring when it was enriched by moments of vulnerability and shared experiences. Content, the calming presence in Harmonyville, understood that her serenity was not just a personal state but a gift she could share with others. She found that her tranquility had a ripple effect, creating a sense of peace that extended to the entire town. Sadness, the compassionate soul, continued to provide comfort and solace, but she also celebrated moments of joy and connection that came from understanding and empathy. She realized that shared experiences of vulnerability were bonds that connected all emotions. Anger, once fierce and determined, became a guardian of justice who valued not just strength but also understanding. He recognized that empathy and resolution were powerful tools in protecting the harmony of Harmonyville. Fear, the cautious sentinel, stood vigilant as always but with a deeper sense of security in the town's ability to navigate the complexities of emotions together. He understood that boundaries and respect were essential for the safety of the emotional landscape. Their journey was a testament to the power of empathy, understanding, and unity among emotions. It showed that true happiness was not the absence of negative emotions but the harmony and cooperation among all emotions. In the end, Harmonyville stood as a shining example of what could be achieved when emotions came together, when they acknowledged and celebrated their unique roles in the grand tapestry of life. And so, as we conclude this tale of Harmonyville, let us remember the valuable lessons learned by the emotions, that happiness is not a solitary pursuit but a shared journey, that unity and understanding are the keys to navigating the complexities of emotions, and that the colors of the emotional spectrum are most vibrant when they flow in harmony. May we all be inspired by the journey of these emotions to embrace the fullness of our own emotional landscapes, to celebrate the beauty of unity, and to find enduring happiness in the tapestry of life's emotions. For in the end, it is the journey itself that makes life's colors shine the brightest. In the heartwarming journey of the emotions in Harmonyville, we find a profound message that resonates not only in their fictional world but also in the tapestry of our own lives. It's a message of unity, understanding, and the importance of embracing all emotions to live a fulfilling and vibrant life. Just as the colors of the emotional spectrum came together to create a brilliant white light of harmony in Harmonyville, so too can we embrace the full spectrum of our own emotions to create a life that is rich, meaningful, and deeply fulfilling. Unity is the key. When we acknowledge that every emotion has its place and purpose, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Joy, happiness, contentment, sadness, anger, and fear, they all contribute to the complex and beautiful mosaic of our human experience. Understanding is our compass. When we seek to understand our emotions, we gain insight into our inner world. We realize that moments of sadness and anger are not to be feared but to be explored and embraced. They are opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and healing. Embracing all emotions is the path to a fulfilling life. Just as in Harmonyville, where happiness was not the absence of sadness, we too can find happiness in the fullness of our emotional landscape. It's a happiness that celebrates the ups and downs, the laughter and tears, and the richness of every color in our emotional spectrum. In our own journey through life, let us remember the lessons of Harmonyville. Let us come together in unity, seek understanding in moments of confusion, and embrace all our emotions as they flow through us. For it is in this embrace that we find the true beauty of our humanity. As the residents of Harmonyville discovered, happiness is not a solitary pursuit but a shared journey. It is the harmony and cooperation among all our emotions that make life's colors shine their brightest. So, let us embrace the colors of our emotions, celebrate their diversity, and live a life that is vibrant, harmonious, and deeply fulfilling. In unity and understanding, we discover the true magic of being human, a life painted with the full spectrum of emotions, where every shade contributes to the masterpiece of our existence. May your journey be filled with the joy of unity, the wisdom of understanding, and the beauty of embracing all your emotions to live a life that is truly extraordinary.